Hello guys. I am back for another video because I'm just so good. I'm just so nice, right guys? Yes, I am very nice for doing another video. But yeah, very consistent YouTuber here. Well, the video did hit 5 likes, so I guess I have to do a story. Well, and the day before I'm now recording. Also, if you heard my dog, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. Don't bully me. Alright. But yeah, the day before I thought I was gonna originally do how I won my first handball game, which is pretty, it was a pretty decent story, but I just thought that, I just thought this one would be better. But yeah. Now, I've loved baseball ever since I was like what, 7 or 6 years old. Now, I personally played baseball for like 2 years or a year or so before, when I was like younger, and I actually played for the Los Angeles Dodgers, or my team name was the Los Angeles Dodgers. I don't know what it was. It was, I don't know, whatever. But I loved baseball ever since I actually played it because I thought it was pretty fun. And I actually, since I lived near Los Angeles, I was just like, oh, well, I can support the Los Angeles Dodgers, right? So yeah, I didn't know there was actually a postseason until I like later on, in like when the postseason actually happened. So, and the first actual postseason I watched was in 2013. Yeah, it was in 2013. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And we lost. And I remember when the Los Angeles Dodgers were versus the Braves, and I remember that clutch home run that Juan Uribe got before to win the NLDS. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was a pretty fun. It was pretty cool watching it. And then when I was like my 7 or 8, I forgot, man. I just don't know, man. I actually hated the Cardinals. It was just very, I was very mad because we lost to them and like we got owned. So ever since that postseason, I've always loved the Dodgers. I actually watched the Dodger game live, like in the stadium when I was on that baseball team. It was pretty amazing, not gonna lie. I think we were the Dodgers versus the Diamondbacks. I'm not very sure, and if they won the game, I'm not very sure. I'm really not. I'm very sure. But yeah, ever since then, I've been watching the postseason ever since. And also, I remember in 2013, since we lost to the Cardinals and they were heading to the World Series, I was like, oh my god, I have to watch the Boston Red Sox destroy them, which thank god they did. Imagine myself just watching the Cardinals win. Like, man, I probably would have like had a tantrum because I hated them so much. Now, fast forward a year, I think I'm in fifth or 6th grade. I forgot, man. It's very hard to remember, man. But I remember I was watching. I think we made it to the. I think we got eliminated in like the first round against the Cardinals. I think we were against the Cardinals. I forgot, man. But yeah, we were versus them and we lost again. And I was like, why, dude? This is actually pretty frustrating to deal with. And I remember I was like, wow, man, these Cardinals are they're just so bad. But of course, the Cardinals will get destroyed by the San Francisco Giants. So yeah, I didn't watch the World Series for that one though, since the Cardinals weren't even in the World Series. So didn't watch it. But of course, the San Francisco Giants won that year. But after the 2014 postseason, I was like, why can't the Dodgers win the World Series? Come on, we got this. Come on, guys. And then 2015 came around, and we got eliminated in the NLCS. We didn't even make it to the championship. Like 2013 and maybe 2014. No, 2014 was DS again. And I was just like, wow, man, we're never gonna win a World Series, man. We keep losing to these actual good teams. Of course, the 2015 Mets would obviously go to the World Series, but lose to the Royals in like 5 games. But yeah, at this point, I was like, man, I wonder if we'll ever win. But then 2016 came around and we improved. We definitely did improve because we made it to the NLCS, which is the National League Championship series, I'm pretty sure. And we lost to the Cubs and like what 6 games, which of course they would win the World Series and end the longest drought in sports history. Which I was originally mad that we lost to the Cubs, but then as soon as I heard that they had won in 106 years, I was like, wow, that's just sad. Imagine losing 108 times. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't even make it to the World Series, and like in like the last time they went was like 1946, which was like wow. And so I rooted for them. Of course, they would win, like I said. And then 2017 came around. Now I gotta warn you guys: from 2017 to 2019, I was just done watching baseball because I felt like, well, we're never gonna make it, are we? But then in 2017, we actually made it to the World Series. I was like, wow, we actually made it. And we're versus the Houston Astros. I remember them. They got like 100 loss, like they lost 100 times in like one season. And I'm like, oh god, we got this, guys. All right, right. And of course, we would eventually lose to the Astros, which at the time I was like, wow, we were that close to a championship. I remember my devastation after watching that. I was like, we were that close to a championship, but we lost in the final stretch. I was just sad after that. And then 2018, I'm just like, all right, we're never gonna make it back, are we? And then I remember watching the Milwaukee Brewers versus Dodgers, and I was like, wait, we're going back to the World Series? Dog. And of course, we lose to Boston Red Sox in like 5 games, 4-1. It was pretty devastating for me. We got destroyed even harder than the last one. And then in 2019, I remember my mom's like, hey, you want to watch the postseason? You want to watch Dodgers versus Astros? I'm like, I think we got this. I don't need to watch it. I'll watch the next one. We lost to the Nationals in 5 games, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But yeah, at this point, I was just like, well, are we even gonna win 2020? We didn't even win on the 30 years ever since we've last won a championship, and so I left it like that. I'm just like, well, I don't think we're ever gonna win a series again, so I don't know. And then 2020 came around, the pandemic happened, and baseball was like shortened by like 60 games. I'm like, oh god. Oh god. And there was gonna be 16 teams. I'm like, why? Why? But of course, we actually came on top. Like, I think pretty sure we had the best winning, like the most wins out of that season. And honestly, I was just like, wow. We didn't. I thought we were gonna suck. Let's go. Oh my god, I sound terrible. But yeah, it was pretty nice. But I didn't watch the San Diego Padres versus Dodgers because I knew we would sweep them, and I was right. We did sweep them because, to be honest, Padres weren't good. I don't know. I just never thought of them like as a team that can actually beat us. And then we went to the NLCS, and I was just like, wow, the Atlanta Braves. This is a tough one. And it's funny because I remember the first series I watched was Atlanta Braves versus the Los Angeles Dodgers, which we would win in a clutch moment. And you know what's funny? We won. We sucked at first. Like we actually got owned like 2 games in a row, and then we're just like, well, time to actually try hard. And then we freaking, and it was 2-1. Everyone was like, well, Dodgers are out. They're gonna choke again, guys. They're choking. And then it was 3-1. They're like, yeah, guys, this is the final straw, guys. The Los Angeles Dodgers are gonna choke. They're gonna choke like last year. And then we owned them. I don't even know how, to be honest. Like, I was like, after game 4, I told my mom, just like, I don't see us winning 3 games in a row and going to the World Series. I think either tomorrow or the next night is gonna be the end for us. And surprisingly, we didn't actually lose. We just kept winning. The Atlanta Braves just kept choking. They choked harder than us. Not really, actually, because they made it to the NLDS, unlike us. But we don't. I mean, NLCS, but we don't talk about that. But yeah. Now, then the historic times. It was Rays versus the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I was just like, wow, we actually made it again. We made it. Let's go. And then game 1, we absolutely destroyed the Rays. I was like, bro, I think we might 4-0 them. But then they won the next day. And then 2-1. And then I was like, yeah, let's do 4-1. And I was honestly surprised in game what, 4? Yeah, game 4 was just like, what the hell just happened? The end, like, you really need to, if you watch that game, I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, I was honestly so confused on what happened. I was like, what? But yeah, and then we won. And then it was like 3-2. And I was like, wait, we can actually win the World Series. No, wait, I can actually be alive to see a World Series win by the Los Angeles Dodgers. I've been waiting 7 years for this. Every single time I got disappointed because we would lose so hard by the champion. Fun fact, from 2016 to 2019, we literally lost to the winners. 2016 we lost to the Cubs and they would win. 2017 we lost to the Astros. Oh, by the way, the cheating scandal, F them. My opinion on the cheating scandal, I'm quite disappointed they did that. And apparently the 2018 Boston Red Sox actually cheated as well, but I don't know. I'm also disappointed by them. But yeah, I was quite disappointed by the Astros. I mean, it's kind of sad that we didn't get a championship because I felt like 2017 was just our best chance of winning again. But nah, they didn't. But yeah, I'm personally mixed about it. Like, sometimes I get very mad, and then it's just like I get very disappointed instead. I don't know. Yeah, and then 2018 we lost to the Boston Red Sox, obviously. Then 2019 we lost to the Nationals, which of course they would win. But yeah, it's like that. And then I remember I actually have it recorded of my reaction us winning the World Series, and it was just wow. Like, I remember watching it, I was like, we can actually win. I would actually be able to see a championship. And of course the Dodgers did win, and I was just like so excited. I was like, finally, after 7 years, after losing the Cardinals, Mets, and then the championships for 2016 and 2019, we have finally won. We won. And honestly, I was pretty happy after that moment. Now, the moment is just, I mean, I don't know. Do I think the Dodgers will win next year? Debatable. Because there's actually some teams that are actually getting good people. But yeah, that was my story now. I know it's not as epic as my other one. I was actually hoping this will be epic. But if it was epic for you, thank you. Now, if you want to hear another story, you gotta get 6 likes. Yeah, I know. I'm so mean, man. I'm so mean, guys. Like I'm wanting you to do an extra. I'm wanting you to get 1 more like than last time. I know I'm so mean. I know. But if you enjoyed, please tell me. because this is like a new series because my sisters forced me into this. I swear, no, but it wasn't bad actually recording this. But I personally think this is a series that could come around here and there. But I don't think we have consistent stories. Okay, guys, don't expect me to like have like so many stories. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please just smack the like button. I mean, no, don't actually. No, I'm joking. You can do it. Yeah, please, please. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.